All right, let's get started. So, first of all, welcome to the coaching call every Tuesday at 12:30 Pacific time, 3:30 Eastern, and it's like 9:30 Pacific time in Hawaii. Chris Okamura and friends. Anyway, listen, glad to have you here. Glad to be part of this journey with you. I am going to make sure I'm in the right room here. Yep, looks like I am good. Okay, cool. So, listen, um, back in the beginning of my career, I used to do YouTube. I'm sorry, not YouTube. I used to do live TV commercials. We do 30-second commercials like every month. We do a new commercial, maybe every couple months. It was a half a day to a full day of filming. And then it was a week of editing and doing all the things, thousands of dollars to create a 30-second spot that would run on TV. And I've got those up. I'm going to share them with you in just a second, actually. Um, and so what happened is through that I was becoming known. I was becoming the local celebrity. I didn't know it, but it actually turned into be quite a thing in the city of Reading, small town, 50,000 maybe, back at that time. And I was running on Charter, which was a Charter cable, like Cablecom or whatever it is. It's changed hands a few times now. Um, but bottom line, I was running on the local channel locally, and it was running 20, 30, 40 commercials a week, different time lanes and different time zones. And the moral of this story is you could do this today now with social media for hundreds of dollars a month. I think $100 a week, you could really become the local celebrity in your area, whether you're in a small town or a bigger town. You just put a geographical boundary around your Facebook and Instagram ads, and you could become the local celebrity in 6, 10, 12 weeks. So for $400 a month, $100 a week for 3 months, that's $1,200. You could accomplish what I was having to spend three, four, five, six, $7,000 a month in the beginning of my career to become that local celebrity. And one of the things I did is and this came up from the guys at Charter, John Law, and those guys, hopefully they see this and they take credit because that was 20 plus years ago. 2005, 20 years ago, 2004, maybe. And so what he did is he came up with, his last name was John Law, but he came up with it's the law. We just were joking about it one day and we go, hey, is this the right way to do it, the legal way? And I go, yeah, it's the law. It's required now. And he goes, I love it. It's the law. So it became the tagline for our show and for our commercial segments, right? So I ran 30-second commercials, and then I would do 15 seconds called bookends. When you put one on the front of another 2 or 3 minute commercial segment, 3 or 4 30-second spots. I do a 15-second at the beginning, a 15-second at the outro of that 3 or 4 minute commercial break in between a movie or a show or whatever. And it's called bookends. And so I would put these bookends on there and then run, somewhere between, I don't know, I think we were probably running 15 to 25 ads a week and different time zones. And we'd put them in the back of movies and different things that were popular. Very successful. Matter of fact, it became to where I couldn't go into a restaurant in Reading without somebody going, hey, are you Randy Byrd, right? And I didn't wear my hat much back then, and I'm a hat guy. So if I'm off work or whatever, I'd wear a hat. I wear a hat all the time now. But they'd go, are you Randy Byrd? And I'm like, yes, I am. And they're like, it's the law, right? That tagline became so popular, love it or hate it, that people remembered it. And then they associated that. I was a general contractor prior to real estate. They associated that with me understanding the real estate laws and businesses. And then I got into teaching contracts in a public sense and all these things, right? They all contributed to me becoming a local celebrity first, and then a local expert, and then a trusted advisor. And this is what's really, really important for you today. Social media has changed the game. AI has changed the game. I'm going to show you a couple tricks today, but you could literally go into ChatGPT and say, I'm an agent, real estate broker in Albany, Oregon, Salem, Oregon, Tennessee, wherever you are. And you could say that I want you to look at what the other agents that are very proficient in YouTube or the highest views of YouTube in my area, see what they're doing. You could tell ChatGPT to copy it. Don't plagiarize it. Change it a little bit. You could literally give it directions. Take those videos, change them a little bit, but take the ones that are working the best and put them into a format that I can then replicate in my voice and my video, right? So you could have it print all that for you. And then you could just follow the scripts that it tells you to do. Post 3 videos about walking around these particular neighborhoods. This particular post was really popular about downtown Salem, whatever it is. You could do that today, literally with your iPhone and with a small amount of money. $100 a week is a good number. $15 a day in Facebook land is a good number. 10 to 15 bucks a day. If you really are looking for incoming lead generation, $50 a day is a very, very appropriate number of dollars to spend every day to get a significant amount of visibility. But for 10 to 15 bucks a day, you could be very successful in this. You're talking $70 to $100 a week. You can put a geographical parameter around your office out 5 or 10 miles, and then put an age group. If you want to put 25 to 65 or unlimited or whatever it is, you could put some kind of demographic things in there like that. And you could put interests, realtor, Zillow, homeowner, buyer, seller, all those things in the interest in the ads, and run these ads in front of people, putting your face out there, making your own 30-second commercial and doing YouTube shorts and doing YouTube videos and stuff. I'm going to show you a couple that I did, and we'll just, I'll bring those up and give you an example. All right. So here is one. Let's see which one I got here. Okay. Let's share my screen and we'll play this video. This is the first one I ever filmed, by the way. And for those of you watching here, I'm going to grab my camera and pull it over.
Hi, I'm Randy Byrd with RE/MAX of Reading. I'm a real estate agent, but I'm also a licensed general contractor. I'm going to show you ways to improve your home or property easily. Smoke alarms will go in every bedroom and hallway. Stuff you could do that will make selling your home simpler and ultimately save you time and money. Take the water heater. All you need is a drill, a driver, and about $20 in hardware. It's not just a good idea, it's the law. And watch for these guys to help out. I'm Randy Byrd. Watch for my tip of the month and get the most out of your home.
Okay, so that is a 30-second spot on TV. I'm going to show you the other one as well, but I'm actually going to put that into chat. So if anybody wants to see it, if everybody wants to follow it, you can always go to my YouTube channel. But that's a, that video still lives now 20 years later. So it's pretty wild. Here's the other one I did. Let's make sure this is sharing correctly. So let me back up and stop the share, reshare, make sure it's sharing the right tab here. Yes, that's it. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen, share my sound, and here we go.
Hi, I'm Randy Byrd from RE/MAX of Reading. Let's talk about heating and cooling your home. First, all new HVAC units must be 13 SEER. What's SEER? Seasonal Energy Efficiency Ratio, or the total cooling output in BTUs provided by a unit during a normal. It means miles per gallon. Upgrading from 10 to 13 SEER can save you 30% on utilities. It can pay for itself, and all new HVAC units are 13 SEER. It's the law. Confusing? I can help.
All right,
I'm Randy Byrd. Call me to get the most out of your home.
So I totally couldn't switch my phone around and do all that stuff. But you get the idea of how simple those commercials can be and how you could do it in today's world, right? So literally, if you wanted to say, I did commercials on swimming pools, I did commercials on foreclosures, and what's the legal triggers that I could pull up to say it's the law in the commercial, right? So that was a tagline for it. Swimming pools need to be gated all the way around them, need to have covers on them. Water heaters have to be strapped, and they need 2 straps. And I just pulled in my construction type things into this system to where then I can get to the point to where, I'm becoming an authority, and then they're seeing me constantly. And when people see people on TV, they become celebrities, and it's easy to become a local celebrity in this particular situation. So today I want to talk about what that looks like and how we could potentially put that together. So again, I'm going to open a new chat, and I'm going to show you specifically how you can design a chat that's understanding your business and then making a recommendation for you for like Facebook and Instagram ads to become the local celebrity. I have not done this, so I'm going to do this in front of you for the first time. So let's do it. It'll be cool. Check it out. All right. So I'm on ChatGPT now. I'm going to pull my camera around potentially. I don't think I can on this, but so check this out. I'm going to type into ChatGPT. I'm going to speak into it. Okay. I want to run Facebook and Instagram ads in the Salem, Oregon area. Focus on a 10-mile parameter around that to make me a local celebrity by introducing 30-second clips of me talking about the real estate market, comma, possible home improvement tips, period. I want you to make it funny and include humor, period. Please provide 2 or 3 ideas for me to film 30-second clips using my real estate competitors in Salem, Oregon, videos that are getting the most traffic and or views. Ask me any clarifying questions you need. All right, so we're going to put that in there and see what it pops up as. All right. So it's in ChatGPT 5, so it takes a little longer because it's going deeper. You could also use 4 and some of the other legacy ones, but I'm going to use ChatGPT 5 and see how we do here. So hopefully you can see that okay. I'm going to move this over. Okay, it's typing. Love this play, Randy. 30-second, funnier, hyper local reels, 10-minute geofence is a great be everywhere strategy. Below 3 filmable concepts. Number 1, 3 things in Salem's market. And then feet, dad jokes, right? Why is style? Short market hits, reels are performing locally best. Harcourt's, Nick Iam's quick updates, Fidelity titles, Salem Kaiser market tips, and they've got the links to the Instagram ones automatically pulled in, right? Hook, 0 to 3 seconds. Salem, here is this week's 3 no BS market facts plus 1 terrible dad joke. You see what it did there in 3 seconds? Salem, here's this week's 3 no BS market facts plus 1 terrible dad joke. I love it. So beat by beat, 30 seconds. 0 to 10. Fact number 1, median price or days on the market, right? So median price is $455, 455,000 in Salem, and the days on market are about 66. I just looked up those numbers a bit ago. And then maybe you could put a map over a pin on the downtown as a visual, right? So that's fact number 1. Fact number 2 and 3, it says new listings pending and list ratio. Maybe you look up those numbers and point to on-screen numbers like a media producer, or you could just say, hey, new listings are at 135 and penned to list ratio is 1.35%, whatever it is. And then 20 to 28 seconds, you got a joke. Yes, rates are like Oregon rain. They come in waves. Bring a hood and a rate buy down. So kind of funny, not my kind of joke, but it is what it is, right? And you could literally just read this off the screen. And then 28 to 30 seconds is the call to action. DM the word Salem for my 1-page pricing playbook, right? And then again, the captions are here as well. You could see on the screen. The caption recommended is 3 fast facts, 1 terrible joke. Want the pricing playbook? Comment Salem. Amazing. Hashtags, there they are. B-roll ideas, Capitol Steps, Riverfront Carousel, Coffee Walk on State Street. This is all just from me putting that little 6 or 7 line instruction in. That's only number 1. Here's number 2, Zillow versus Real Life Salem Edition. This is how you can become the local celebrity. All you have to do is commit time, commit your resources and time to doing this, and your business will never look the same, right? It will be unrecognizable in 3, 6, 12 months. All right. So you can see this one, 30 seconds again, 0 to 8 seconds, split screen gag, left, polished listing photo, right? You're opening a door to a closet laundry stack, right? So it's doing fun again. 8 to 16 seconds, it's literally telling you exactly what to do. And then you could have it print out like a teleprompter to read as you're doing it. So speed round tip, 3 picks to never skip, roof, crawl space, and permits, right? 16 to 24, punchline. If a listing had 2 photos, it's either a steal or a story. I'll help you spot which is which. And then the third one was a $200 fix that sells in Salem, right? Hook, one $200 upgrade that makes Salem buyers double tap at showings. And then beat by beat, 30 seconds. 0 to 8, you hold 2 porch lights, old and sad versus new and rad. So it's telling you what to do visually and giving you the script. 8 to 16 seconds, show before and after entry lighting and fresh house numbers. So an upgrade for $200. 16 to 24, joke. Curb appeal is Tinder for houses. Swipe right to porch, right? So swipe right, and then it goes to the porch with the new lighting. And then call to action is DM porch, and I'll text you 10 cheap wow upgrades. And then, by the way, all you have to do is ask ChatGPT for 10 wow $200 upgrades. It does it for you, and you can just send it to them, right? I'm going to show you that in a second. So, and then creative role, it's got all this for you. Geofencing, how to do your 10-mile local celebrity bubble. Geofencing, how to do it. Calendar content, how to do it. Who to look up. You could look up these people and see how they're doing in their things, and their links are actually right here as well, right? Pretty amazing. And then down here, you could clarify, do you want me to put Premier Luxury Group or brokered by eXp Realty watermarks on every reel? I have the choice of doing that or not. Any Salem neighborhood you want to especially dominate, South Salem, West Salem, Kaiser, it's up to you, right? And then preferred objective mix for 1 week, or more views for awareness, or more DMs for lead generation. What do you want to accomplish in this? It's just mind blowing. So watch this. I'm going to take this now. I'm going to do this, this right here. This right here. I'm going to ask it. I'm going to just paste this. I've never done this before, but I'm going to put it in here. Give me 10 wow upgrade ideas that are all under $200 to upgrade your house prior to selling. Okay, I'm asking ChatGPT 5 to do this, and it's coming up with 10, just like that, right? So number 1, a front door refresh. Paint the front door navy red or black, swap new door and hardware lock set. I agree with that. New house numbers, sleek, modern numbers, instantly grab curb appeal. I love that. By the way, you can order a custom plaque in brass with like 1107 and the address, Mistletoe Lane, Churn Creek, whatever you may do. And you can get that for about $125. It totally changes the look of the front of the house immediately. Very classy. Exterior lighting, replace both porch lights, mailbox makeover, a fresh modern mailbox with a post, landscaping boost, mulch, edge, things like that. Cabinet hardware swap, new pulls and knobs in the kitchen, potentially a faucet upgrade, lighting fixture swap, a mirror and vanity lighting refresh, smart thermostat and doorbell. All those things are technology. By the way, you could do all that stuff for $200 a piece. Pretty cool, right? So that is really what we're looking at when it comes to, let me unshare this. When it comes to social media, it's all about marketing, right? Marketing is the new advertising. Marketing you is the new celebrity in the real estate space. You're in a very crowded space. A lot of agents are struggling with identity. And yes, we've moved into an era where social media is really quite important. And I'd much rather be doing this than dancing in the kitchen or driving a race car where they pull you and you go, woo, and all the things they do. I'd much rather be focused on these kind of things to where you're adding value to your audience. You're adding value to the market. You're adding opportunity of exposure to you, and you control it with the click of a mouse. You could spend $1 a day or $50 a day if you want to absolutely dominate. So every single person that's on Facebook in that geofenced area is seeing your content through an ad, right? So a paid sponsorship ad in their Facebook. And we're going to talk about that more as we progress. But this is my tip for you today is go be the digital social media mayor in your area and become famous. Become famous because that is exposure to your business. And it doesn't matter if you're a real estate broker, which is mostly what I talk to and where my message is directed. You could be a contractor, plumber, a dentist, a chiropractor, a doctor. You could drive traffic to your practice by doing these kind of things And it's the way of the world now, right? So I appreciate you being here. Bye for now. Bye for my crew on YouTube and the other places. Thank you for being here today. I appreciate it. And we're here every single Tuesday at 12:30 p.m. Pacific time to pour into you so we can help you with what's going to change and move the needle in your business. Again, Coach Randy Byrd, thanks for being here. Go to my YouTube channel, Coach Randy Byrd, and you'll be able to connect with me in all the places there, Instagram, Coach Randy Byrd, and so on. All right. Thank you. Appreciate you. Have a great day and be great.